family, I'm back with another reading. This is just a quick reading to find out what comes out. Okay, we just on the road here today, and we're going to give a reading to find out what's in the collective energy. Remember to take what resonate and leave the rest. Okay, I want to give thanks to our Most High for being all seeing, all present, all powerful, all good, and being the only wise God. And giving thanks to my spirit team for their guidance and some sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. And giving thanks to my spirit team for their guidance and support. Okay, so let's find out what's going on in the collective energy. Okay, let's see. Okay, somebody could be trying to control somebody's mind. I got a couple and the mind control. Okay, so they could be trying to, yeah, they moving on. Okay, they moving on. They could be trying to control somebody's mind with drugs. I mean, with drugs. Okay, that's for somebody. Okay, so somebody could be envious. Yeah, they could be envious. So this is a yeah, they don't have any facts about anything. They could be all in their feelings, okay, because some sort of contract is broke and there is some sort of evidence, okay. So they could be envious. There is something going on at a beach, something being alive. Okay, so I don't know. So this is like a first aid kit. I don't know. Something could have been nurtured or cared for or repaired or something came back together. Okay, it could have something to do with something on the beach. The beach is very significant. Okay, so as I'm getting with the beach, I'm getting some emotions. Okay, some emotions could have. Somebody's emotions could have come back alive. Okay, they could have been walking along the beach. Okay, so you could live by the beach or something came alive. Some sort of care that brought somebody's emotions back alive. I'm getting here with this um, alive and beach energy. Okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign, or you could be a water sign. Okay, you could have recovered from some sort of illness with this alive energy here. Okay, you could feel like something was over. Okay, we'll find out what it is. We don't get another energy. This is going to be a quick reading. We're not going to get too deep into this energy. Okay, we just want to see what's coming out. Okay, which you could be. Okay, so this is the landfill. So the landfill. Okay, it came out in a reverse. So this is where you go and throw things away. So somebody could have felt like they were being tossed to the trash. They could have felt like they could have never been recovered in a situation. Yeah, and that somebody was unfazed. Okay, you could have felt that somebody was unfazed about a situation. Okay, something is not. They weren't able to throw something away. Whatever was hidden in the landfill, I don't know what's in this landfill. There's a bunch of trash, a bunch of junk, a bunch of somewhere where you will take things that needs to be destroyed. hmm Throwing something away, landfill. Okay, so something wasn't thrown away. So somebody is envious that somebody is alive and somebody at the beach is alive, or somebody's being cared for, and something is not being thrown away. Somebody's unfazed. You got police behind you. Police behind somebody's unfazed. Okay, they could be protecting this person from a divination abuser. Could be protecting you from a divination abuser. Okay, so you could be protected at this time. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Let's find out what's going on with this envious energy. We'll get some signs at the end of the reading. Okay. What's going on with this envious energy? Okay, they could be watching the reading. Okay, they could be hiding. Something is hidden. Okay, they could have made some bad choices. So somebody is envious about somebody making bad choices. They could have made some bad choices. Clarify envy or what you want us to know about this envious energy. Okay, let's see. Let's try this then. Nothing want to come out on that half. Okay, so what else? Okay, so somebody could be knowing the tea about something. Somebody knows somebody caught. Somebody already know that somebody got caught up getting evidence. This could be the case. Take it resonate. There could be some sort of legal proceedings. Okay, you could be dealing with or somebody. Okay, they weren't able to record this action. Total drama. Action is in the reverse. Oh my god. Okay, something fell and hit the floor. Okay, so there was no total drama action. So somebody's envious that there was no total drama action. Something about outer space. Hold on one second. Nephew. Okay, sorry about that. So these were the cards that fell to the ground. There was accomplished partner in crime. Okay, somebody could have got caught up in a situation, finding evidence, getting caught cheating. Okay, somebody already knowing the tea. Something happened outer space. Okay, but there was no action. Okay, it came out in reverse. Take how it resonate. Okay, we have legal proceedings. Okay, so something, the legal proceedings is here. You could be a part of a legal, this person could, or you could be a part of a legal proceeding. Okay, you could be looking at for some sort of action. Okay, that may or may not have been recorded. Okay, something about outer space. So when I get this outer space, I'm thinking some, I don't know. I might have to clarify just that one. Okay, but I'm not going to hold on to these energies. This is just the overall energy. These are the cards that came out. Okay, somebody got caught, and somebody already knowing the tea. Okay, and somebody is a partner in accomplishing crime. Okay, they could have some sort of legal proceedings from some action that was taken, or they're about to receive some. Okay, something about happened outer space. I want to clarify this outer space energy spirit. Okay, couldn't possibly have something to do with some child. Okay, so it could have been some sort of this child expecting a new beginning, some sort of child services information. Okay, could hold some information to someone's new beginning about something happening out of space. Okay, yeah. Okay, so take what resonate and leave the rest. This reading is not going to be that long. Okay, we're just going to just tap into the energy and pull some signs at the end so you're able to relate to those. Okay. Okay, so yeah, there's somebody could be watching you from a fake account. Okay, they're envious. They could be watching you from a fake account, social media, Facebook, Instagram, to Twitter. Okay, they could be spying, talking shit. Okay, we have an assassin here. Okay, so this person could not be feeling very, I don't know. They could be looking like they're ready to hurt somebody, so be cautious. Okay, there could be an investigation. Okay, around this person, they saying that they're not obsessive, that they're not a copycat, and that they're not toxic or they're not unhealthy. Okay, this was in reverse. Okay, so they could be investigating somebody who is not obsessive lover, somebody who's copying somebody's energy. Okay, copycat. Okay, so take that how it resonates. They're watching from a fake account. So they could be watching from a fake account. This person could be saying that they're not obsessive, they're not copycatting. Okay, they could be having something repost, something taken away from them. Okay, so there is somebody's envious. Okay, somebody talking shit. Okay, somebody in the neighborhood somebody, harm someone. Okay, so yeah, whether you or somebody around you, be careful. This did come out, so somebody could be trying to copycat somebody. They could be having a bunch of receipts on this person. Mirror this. I'm gonna mirror this energy so you can be aware of what's going on. Mirror this person. They're broke. Okay. So this energy, obsessive lover in reverse, they may not be very dangerous or toxic at this time or karmic. They could just be talking shit right now, feeling a little envious. I don't know. But yeah, somebody is broke. Okay, they don't have no money. So somebody sitting back knowing the tea. Somebody knowing something else going on. Okay. So alive. So what is this alive energy? I'm not gonna be here very long. Okay, we're just trying to tap on some energy in your surrounding area. Let me go ahead and if it's not you, it could be somebody you know. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this fell on top of somebody broke and they're in their ego. Okay, so this one to fall over here, so they're broke. They could be operating out of their ego at this time. They could be angry, have anger management issues. Okay, so let's clarify this alive. This assassin. Okay, we did see that assassin energy. So this is some dangerous energy. Okay, be careful. Okay, envy is a very dangerous energy. Okay, let's see. What? Tell me about this alive energy spirit. Why is it here? Okay, so this is a natural disaster. Okay, so there's some. So somebody could be wanting a natural disaster. Shit is about to explode. Something's about to pop off. Okay, around a natural disaster. Alive. So somebody could be a celebrity. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of people there. Ego, angry, copycat, and broke, obsessive. A lot of energy. Okay. I'm glad I'm making this video. Somebody could either get played, manipulate, forcing a situation. Okay, so they could be forcing a situation, planning on force a situation, starting some drama. Okay, they could be feeling getting played, manipulating, controlling someone. So somebody needs to be aware. This forcer energy. It says forces things on you, forces their way in to force what they want. Okay, so somebody could be forcing a situation. Okay, they could be want to manipulate. Okay, they just want to control somebody. Okay, with some sort of lies and manipulation. Okay, they could be want to start some drama. Okay, we do have surveillance at the bottom. Okay, so somebody's intuition. Okay, could be something about a fire sign, some plans. Okay, so it could be an Aries. Okay, some Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, they could be making plans for someone's intuition, but we do have surveillance here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in and make a second video so we can kind of clarify this energy. Okay, I think it's important that we know. Okay, so let's see. Is anything else? No, we're gonna leave that there with that alive energy. Okay, so next, somebody is at a beach. Okay, they could be watching me from social media. Okay, we did have fake accounts over here. Okay, let's see. Beach energy. So this beach energy, okay, came out when somebody's wasting their time. They're stuck. No limit changes. So this could be somebody on the beach. Okay, they could be waiting. This could be a happiness hater on the beach, wasting time. Okay. Okay, let's see. So there's somebody on the beach who's wasting time. They feel stuck. Okay, it's a happiness hater. I saw jealousy too. Okay, so let's see. Some fake friends. Okay, so they could be hanging out with some fake friends. They're wasting time on the beach. Okay, wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay, fake smile. So this person could be pretending to be friends. They could be having a fake smile. They could not be hard to hold a smile up. They could be hard to. They could not be. Look like they're watching something. They could be watching somebody with a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, they could be a part of a sex fix romantic case. Somebody could have caught a case. We did see some legal proceedings out here, so they could have caught a case. Okay, they could be walking around with a fake smile. Okay, they could be angry that somebody's fighting for what they love. Okay, somebody's on queen rising. Somebody's into you. Okay, so let's see. I'm not going to keep these, but this could be some significant energies. Take it how it resonates. So we have somebody with love on the brains. Okay, we have somebody who is clout hungry. Okay, take it upside down, reverse, non-reverse, but this is the energy. Okay, there is an accident. Okay, somebody presenting an offer. Okay, somebody could have presented an offer or refused an offer. Could have been upright or reverse. Take it how it resonate. We have somebody with love on the brains. Okay, they could no longer have love on the brains, but definitely love of brains is here. They're dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Okay, they have somebody here with cloud hungry. Okay, so this is a rat. They could be dealing with a rat who is um, cloud hungry, wanted some sort of cloud hungry energy. And there's an accident around this. Okay, there was an accident that happened there, one that could be happening with this person who have love on the brain. They could have received an offer from someone who was cloud hungry. So I'm getting somebody cloud hungry and somebody with love on the brain. Okay, somebody offering an offer and someone accepting it and leading to an accident. Okay, take it how it resonates. It did fall, but there is some betrayal, some deceit. Okay, something happened. Backstab, traitor, not to be trusted, being destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Okay, there was a hater. Okay, so I'm getting a hater, a bugaboo, a cyber bully. Okay, and a happiness hater. There's a lot of hate. Okay, coming from that enemy energy. Okay, yeah, I'm getting jealousy. This is I'm gonna have to put a trigger reading warning around this energy. Okay, so somebody trying to control somebody's mind. They jealous. Okay, that somebody could be breaking contract or somebody being in their head. There's a lot going on. Okay. We got somebody's creativity here. Yeah, somebody's social media, man-made disaster. They could be experiencing a man-made disaster. They could be a part of an organized crime. The game is over for them. Okay, they could be fake flex. They could be haunted. Okay, tired of the drama. They could have given up. They were trying to cover up something. Okay, some sort of debt near that water. Okay, that could have something to do with that beach. They could be near water. They could be connected with a water sign. Something is missing. Okay. This is, I think when these cards start acting like this, there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement. Okay. So it has something to do. Somebody could be moving on, saying next. Okay. Moving on from a clout hungry person. Somebody could be having love on the brains. Somebody could be running. There's some evidence. Yeah. Somebody's running away. It came out. So like I said, there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of things that was kind of happening at one time. They could be moving on, saying next. Okay. They could be moving from somebody who's clout hungry. Okay. Okay, so one more energy, one or two more energies. Okay, there's been some lies told. Okay, yeah, somebody was lying about an affair with a female. Could have been. Okay, probably lying about an affair with an affair. Yeah, came out again. Romantic love affair, sex, fake, secret lover. So somebody was lying about some sort of affair. They had something with some fake friends, wasting their time. So they could have been waiting for something. Okay, and then we could be waiting at a beach, waiting for somebody. But they could have had some sort of affair that they lied about. Take it with resonate. This is what's coming out. Okay, somebody could have been marrying for money. Somebody is fighting for what they love. Yep, fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Okay, so somebody could have been fighting for what they love. Okay, they could have been a part of a love romantic affair. They could be hearing some lies coming from a karmic, I want to say karmic. It says fake. Okay, that's another word for karmic. Okay, yeah, something is not coming to an end. This love story, this recording. I don't know. I've just seen a whole bunch of things kind of transition. Everything was like in play, in motion. Okay, so nonetheless, there's some sort of creativity here. Um, Around somebody getting a room, they're running away. So there is some sort of creativity. That's why I say the action. When I get that creativity, I get a lot of moving pieces. Somebody being creative and doing something. Next thing you know, the lies pop out. Then the sex love affair come out. So it's like something is somebody's aware. If they're watching from fake accounts, they understand it could be this person with some sheets clothing. Something's being repoed from this person. They could be dodging bullets. You got mind control. Okay, this is dark energy. Okay, because somebody is broke and your shine irritates their demons, or somebody brain failure, and somebody's life is irritating. Somebody's being ignored. Okay, this is a lot of low vibrational energy. Okay, so let's see. We got the landfill in the reverse. So landfill in reverse, they wasn't able to throw something away. So they could be reflecting on that. Okay, that somebody is ignoring them, or they could be ignoring someone, or reflecting on whatever it is they're reflecting on, thinking about, laying down there, concentrating on something not being thrown away in the landfill. So something is still alive. That energy. Okay, there is some sort of evidence. Okay, lipstick evidence of somebody traveling. So I'm getting somebody could have been reflecting that somebody is running away. Remember, somebody was running away in this energy. Okay, that they were trying to lie about something. Okay, so somebody could be reflecting on some sort of evidence that came out that somebody is traveling. Okay, so they wasn't able to throw someone in the trash. There's some sort of betrayal down here. Okay, somebody could be keeping somebody a secret. Somebody's creation's a secret. Betrayal. Okay, let's just get a couple more energies. Yeah, it came out. Jealousy. The jealousy, they promiscuous. They was jealous of someone. Of somebody's greed. Okay, so it's been promiscuous. It was jealous. They wanted somebody's money. So they was laying up with someone for money, being promiscuous with someone, dating, okay, for money. I'm gonna do one more. It's 25 minutes. jackpot. It could be a cult. It could be near some water. It could be a water sign. Water sign could be in debt. They could be ready to commit a crime of passion. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Jackpot. Okay, you want somebody jackpot. The wolf in sheep's clothing. They're a cult. Water, debt, crime of passion, fraud. So they could be ready to commit some sort of fraud or got caught cheating, created some sort of fraud. We have debt. Okay, so somebody's in debt. They're ready to create a crime of passion. Okay, some sort of fraud. Okay, homicide. So these people is ready, okay, to create something. So let's go ahead. We're gonna end this homicide. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and heal, close this energy. Okay, and we're going to do part two. All right. See you in the next video.